watch.
Hi everybody, this is John. I'm here with Keith Gaines, and he actually designed my house, but he just got this wonderful Samsung Note 8 with the S Pen, and it is really beautiful. And I'm going to link to a bunch of things at the bottom, but I just wanted to show off this phone as a first look. He didn't bring me the box, but that's okay. We just want to see the phone anyway. So, dual camera on the back. It is just fabulous. It's just amazing. This thing is ridiculous. We got a lot of video on this, but what this has is a 2.35 gigahertz quad processor with 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's running Nougat right now, so that's Android 7.1.1. It will be getting, I don't know when, but it will be getting the Oreo update, and it will use biometrics to, it does have biometrics to unlock. One thing it has is this super 6.3-inch AMOLED screen, and why don't you unlock it for us?
So it's got a soft key right here.
So it's a 6.3-inch super AMOLED touchscreen, which is ridiculous, and I have video on this, but it's an infinity screen, so the screen wraps around the sides, similar to what the iPhone 10 is going to do, but the iPhone 10 is only going to have a 5.8-inch screen, and this is a 6.3-inch screen right now. So it's meant for a creative person, somebody who just loves a really top-of-the-line phone. This is a premium phone, almost $1,000 for this phone currently. This is running on Verizon right now, but it has a 12-megapixel rear-facing camera, and for HD videos as well. So along with its 64 gigabytes of memory, internal memory, it's expandable for another 256 gigabytes of memory. So that's just amazing. So you can use it as a mobile hotspot. It has the always-on display, meaning that it's an OLED screen, so it's an organic light-emitting diode screen, just like the TV I've posted in the past. I have a TV that uses the same technology. This has over 550 pixels per inch on this screen. The new iPhone 10 coming out is only going to have 480 pixels per square inch. So actually, this one still will be a much sharper screen than even the iPhone 10 coming out. So we are, of course, Samsung supplies the iPhone screens, and you could just see where Samsung leads in the screens. Yeah, I mean, look at that screen; it's ridiculous. So I want you all to kind of visit this guy's page too, because if you ever need a house design, this guy's the best designer that I know. Anyway, it has Bixby, so it's a dedicated Bixby button on the side. It is IP68 water resistant. So this one has the highest water resistance capability. He can go diving with this watch up to 5 feet of water for 30 minutes. So he can go in a pool, be down doing underwater shots for 30 minutes, and the phone is going to be just fine. So literally, so what that means is you can just drop it in the pool, drop it in the deep end, just go down and get it. Even though it says 5 feet, I'm sure if you dropped it 10 feet down and ran and got it, you're going to be fine. I've had some of the older Samsung phones, and they have been amazing at what they do. So it's really great. But really, just what we're interested in is how good is this phone? How does it feel? It's premium. When you touch it, when you hold it, it is amazing. You're holding a quality phone. He does have a case for it, by the way, because why would somebody be walking around with a $1,000 phone without a case?
It's not smart.
It's not smart. I know him, and he's an athletic guy. He goes and rides bikes and does a lot of sports, a lot of action sports.
Just came from the gym.
And when he has dropped a few phones in the past and broken.
Rarely.
You broke one.
Rare.
You
Once.
broke one once. So anyway, he doesn't want to break his baby. This is just gorgeous. So we are gonna just go ahead and talk about just a lot of different things that this phone has. So essentially, the phone is about 6.4 inches high and only 0.34 inches wide, thick. And it only weighs 6.84 ounces. So it's not the lightest phone you can get, but certainly a beautiful phone. So go ahead and take out that S Pen. I think people want to see what that S Pen looks like, because this is what really differentiates this phone from a lot of phones. And the iPhone doesn't have a pen that actually embeds into the phone. So what's really nice is you've got this pen that that you can draw on the screen and draw messages, and it's just really nice. And even when the phone is locked, you can just draw messages right on the display. I know I've seen videos on that. To where you can just take notes. So if he's in a meeting, he has to draw something really quick, or he sees something, he has to jot a note down, he can do that right on the screen, right whenever he wants. So this is just incredible creative tool. So I would say I would recommend this phone to anybody that's in the Samsung ecosystem. It is beautiful. It is probably the best Android phone. It is. I mean, we could even say it is the best definitely. Android phone out there. I mean, there is no
best
Android phone
out there.
There's the best. It's the best Android phone out there. If you're in the Apple ecosystem, you're probably not going to get it. But if you're in the Android ecosystem, or you're looking for a change from Apple, I would definitely recommend this phone. With the pen, it's just such a change. And if you're a creative person and you want to try some of this, it's just I can't even say enough about it. So after this, I just want you guys to go ahead and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click the bell icon so you get notified of any future updates that I do. I do these videos weekly. Thank you, Keith Gaines, for coming over and showing us this phone. He just got it. He
proud to show it off.
Yeah, proud to show it off, and and I appreciate it. All right. Oh my God, that video is awesome.
It's so clear.
Okay, now show me the... Oh my God.
It's like one big screen. I mean,
6.3 inch display, Super AMOLED HD touchscreen. Look how thin it is. Wow. And this is on Verizon?
Yeah. So Verizon has actually 2 data plans, and I got the better data plan that's made for HD streaming. But otherwise, they downgrade your speed, so you don't get the maximum benefit of this phone if you go with the second tier data plan. You need the first tier data plan.
Okay, so show me what else this can do.
All right.
So we got 33 hours of battery life.
And it's got
a water resistant.
It's got a soft key home button right here. And what's cool is this new feature is what they added is Bixby. They have a hard key for Bixby. All right, so there's Bixby. I haven't started using this yet, but basically it's kind of like Siri, I guess, to relate it to iPhone. And you can use it to make commands, to call people, to open apps, to set reminders, to whatever.
And the dedicated Bixby button is right here.
Yeah, it's a dedicated hard key. So let's see, like Bixby, set a reminder to call.
Got it. I'll remind you about that.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so you've got 64 gigabytes of memory in this.
Yeah, with an expandable up to 256.
Did you get the SD card for it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So I'm gonna buy that.
All right, let's show us the S Pen.
So the nice thing about the change from the last note is that they have S Pen commands on carousel, so you can add more and spin them around, which is a new feature. I don't think they had that before. So you got your create note, view notes, smart select, screen write, live message. That's new. That's cool. I'll show you that real quick. So you can.
Oh, that is so nice. Wow. That's so cool. Oh wow. Yeah, I've seen that in the videos that you can, and it like kind of sparkles when you do it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send it to you. When it comes through on your phone, it'll basically, the way I drew it is the way it comes through on yours with the sparkles and everything.
Awesome.
There.
And I'm just going to get this on my phone just like that.
Yep.
Wow, that's so cool.
It also has split view.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to set it up by default to have two apps open at the same time. So if you're like driving and you want to listen to music, you can have Maps open and Spotify open, top and bottom. So
Can you try that?
Yeah, I haven't set that up yet. I don't even know how to use it, to be honest.
Okay. So so you could, yeah, it has a split screen view.
Here's the sidebar.
So now this screen goes all the way over to the edge.
So this is set up right now. These two are set up right now, YouTube and Internet. So if I hit that, so there's a way to set it up so you can pair any two apps you want to open split view screen automatically. So if I click on that, it just opened Internet, Chrome, and it opened YouTube on the top.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I can actually be watching a video and surfing the Internet at the same time.
That is so great.
This is for right?
Oh, so cool.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so...
And then... So that's, so there's other options on here. I can add more shortcuts for the S Pen, magnify, glance.
So how much was this?
Apps and functions. So I think Verizon or Samsung had it on their website pre-order for $960.
$960?
And they actually did a promotion like 4 days after the pre-order date for Note 7 owners, which they discounted the phone by like $400. So if you were a Note 7 owner, you got a discount of $400. I got to send the Note 7 back in, but so out the door it cost me $530 something, $550 somewhere around there.
Right.
But it came with the 360. I didn't bring that. The 360 gear camera, which takes 4K 360 video.
Wow.
And that's just like $230 by itself.
And it even has a headphone jack, which the iPhone does not.
Yeah, right.
have.
It's the simple things.
Yeah, it's the simple things right there. Okay, we got that. Okay, that is so cool. So anyway, we have. I'm looking at the Super AMOLED screen, which has, I think it's 500. You got expandable memory up to 256 gigabyte.
Yep.
I think you have over 500. Oh yeah, there's your 4K video. So all that we were watching on the OLED screen, you can watch here on this Super OLED screen right now. So that's really cool.
And the again, the soft keys on the bottom. So here's your home keys here, your back keys there, and then this is your tiles. And it's super fast. I mean, look how fast it goes through these freaking tiles. Like no lag whatsoever.
Wow.
And here's your drop-down menu. So all the notifications are here. You can customize your whatever these keys are called.
Well, your settings and all your configurations.
And then if you go into settings, it has connections, hotspot. So you go like display, battery. So if you go down to battery, you can adjust the power usage. So right now I have it on full power, full performance, and it's lasted. So yesterday was the first day I had it for a full day. So I started using it at 7 a.m. and at 11 o'clock at night I was at 24%.
So tell us about the camera. See. So let's look at the camera in the back. So, oh man.
So it has two lenses. And let me see if I can.
Yeah. We got two lenses there.
So the way that works, live focus is a new feature they just added. And the way live focus works. Stay 4 feet of subject you'd like to take a live focus is available. So, like if I take a picture of you, I need to have something in the background to contrast.
Right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we go to the picture, and you can adjust the background blur. Allow.
Oh,
See how that's blurry in the background?
Mm-hmm.
But if I decrease it, it gets clear in the background.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Or I can go back and it's blurry again.
Oh, that's nice. So you're.
So it basically
it's
how
like
it works.
portrait mode.
Yeah, you have one camera takes a picture and the images in the back, and the other camera takes the images in the front. I think it's how it works.
Right.
And
right.
That's how it enables you. It's essentially 2 pictures in one.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to manipulate the 2 independently with that feature.
Okay. Very, very cool. That's so nice.
And there's all these effects. I haven't even used this yet. I don't even know what all this does.
Yeah. I mean, the picture, I'm looking at the picture right now, and it is literally the best picture I've seen on a smartphone at all. I mean, it's crystal clear. And I love the way the screen curves over to the sides. So it looks like it's like an infinity display. Infinity display.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is super nice. That is really super nice. Well, you really love this phone. I think it's definitely a beautiful phone.
It's like the Note 7 on steroids.
Yeah, exactly. Really... So now you had the Note 7.
I had the Note 7.
And what it went on fire, but you decided
not to.
No, it did not go on fire.
I didn't catch on fire.
No, but you kept it. You were supposed to keep it.
Supposed to turn it back in.
Right.
And I didn't because I love the phone, and for what I do, I'm a designer, so having access to the pen and for drawing and sketching things and so on and so forth are like invaluable. I gotta have that. So they didn't have a replacement, so I had to keep it. And I used the Note 7 for a whole year, and it was fine. Like, it worked fine. The only negative is that they weren't supporting it anymore, so I couldn't update to the newest Android version, that sort of thing. There were some bugs that started to happen because it wasn't upgradable, or updatable. But, yeah, I mean, this is basically everything that was wrong with the Note 7. They fixed it here, and they actually I think they have an 8-point battery check system now because of the battery debacle. Mm-hmm. And I was watching videos on YouTube about comparing this battery life to other top tier smartphones, and this is only a 3,300 milliamp hour battery, which is not large for the size of the phone. This is 6.3 inch screen?
6.3 inch screen.
Yeah, which is not a large battery for this size phone and the performance level of this phone, but Samsung really put a lot of effort and energy into maximizing the software of power management. So this phone was neck and neck with the next top tier smartphone for battery life, and I think they both kind of died at the same time, which is cool. Which is basically that's saying that you don't need a big battery to last longer if you manage the software right.
Right. So people don't actually know. I mean, you use the S Pen a lot because you're a designer. You actually designed the house I'm living in right now.
Yes.
And you're responsible for its design and build, and you're a creative guy. So you need the pen works for you because you draw on the screen, you send communications to people, and you're constantly sending. You draw on the screen while you
I'll be
pictures.
at a remodeling project, and I'll take a picture of a wall or a door or whatever, and I'll say, hey, I want my guys to do something different or take this piece off or move this. So I'll take a picture, I'll draw on it, and I send them that picture. And it's like I don't have to talk. It's just they get the picture and they are able to follow through with the.
Well, I'm also going to link to you and your page, so basically people can get in contact with you if they ever need a designer as well.
There you go.
So that is great. I really thank you for bringing over the phone for us to look at.
Yeah,
it looks great.
I've had it for 2 days, so I still don't know what it does fully. But the 2 days that I've had it, like I wake up and I can't sleep at night because I want to wake up and play with it. I haven't been sleeping.
Awesome.